On the road in the AFC Championship, the Cincinnati Bengals got the ball back with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. But after 7 plays, Cincy had a punt away, so Mohomos did the Mohomos Magic and the Bengals lost by a field goal kick. The Bengals have their franchise quarterback Joe Burrow, who had an outstanding season once again, throwing 35 touchdowns, running 5, but was picked off 12 times. And 4 of those were in week 1. He has gone from a home alone kid to being one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL and playing with a young star wideout Ja'Marr Chase, who Burrow did not have for 4 weeks. The Bengals started off rough, losing in the opener to divisional rival the Pittsburgh Steelers in overtime by 3 points, and in week 2 lost to a backup quarterback Cooper Rush. Week 3 and week 4 was a little bit different. Cincinnati went on to score 27 points in both weeks. Week 5 they lost again by 3 points to Baltimore. Cincinnati did end up beating the Ravens in the wild card 27-17, but the Bengals' final loss was to Cleveland 32-13 in week 8. However, Cincinnati did not lose a game after week 8 and went on to win 8 games straight. Despite the absence of Ja'Marr Chase, the Bengals were still able to get it done. But in the 4 games that Ja'Marr missed, Joe Burrow ended up throwing 8 touchdowns with 3 interceptions. Ja'Marr Chase finished his second season on the field with over 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns, but the Bengals' issue is at the O-line's position. Since Burrow was drafted in the NFL, he has been sacked 124 times. His rookie year, he had a bad knee injury against Washington and only played 10 games, but he had a pretty good season, throwing the ball for over 2,600 yards with 13 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. And now after 3 seasons, Joe Burrow has thrown for 11,774 yards. He's been phenomenal. The other guys like Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon, and T. Higgins have been fun to watch. T. Higgins has been special. He was drafted 3 years ago, and in the last 2 seasons, he finished in both with over 1,000 yards and his rookie season with 908 yards. The Cincinnati Bengals were a struggling NFL team. They have a long history of mediocre seasons and a disappointing playoff appearance. However, all of that changed when they hired Zac Taylor as their head coach. He's been very smart with those draft picks and has gotten this team ready to win the big championship. And they were so close in the 2021 season but fell to the Rams by 3 points. Zac Taylor has proven himself to be a top-notch head coach, and his future in the NFL looks incredibly bright. He is a true leader and he has these guys working hard, and this team can be in the top 3 easily. The Cincinnati Bengals have been on a journey towards success for several years now, and their future looks incredibly bright. With a talented roster and a decent coaching staff, the Bengals will make a deep run and win a Super Bowl. Whether they end up in the upcoming years, one thing for sure, the Cincinnati Bengals are a team to watch and are very scary.
Bitch, we some stars, pull up in foreign cars.